familiarity. Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from LA. Darius Davis to return it. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Flush down, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine because one side came to play and the other better wake up.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He finds McConkey. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. On 3rd down, Herbert. Drop. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This one from an even 40 yards out. Brown's kick is up and good. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Pistol now for Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Oh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught by his back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to...
About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up. Throwing again, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Mitchell up the middle. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Finds McConkey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here's 2nd and 11. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. Braden Mann on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Blitz coming. Mahomes finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Dayon Henley. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chiefs working here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Mahomes. reception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Pressure coming from Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Mahomes to throw for it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Herbert on first down. Throwing the out route complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot, and believe it, your guy can get there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 36-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. We've arrived at halftime now. It's a 7-3 ball game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first,
we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He puts everything behind this one. This is brought in at the 15. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First and 10, Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. The give now to Mitchell. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Looking slant route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now. Running this one left. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have it now on his 8th pick of the year. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play action now for Herbert. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action.
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. Having gained up about a handful there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments, the game does slow down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Off the mark there. Incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got a man left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Mahomes to throw. Called in by Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he gets this forward to the 19. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's Worthy running the slant. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Mahomes. Put the body on the line for his team. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They've got a man in motion. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically.
The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
He'll throw it. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down. Setting up to pass. Man, Palmer has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You get this big...
CB being pressured 94 feet. Shepard trying to get up there. It's Toppin that wants to hedge it.
Look how far down the field he is.
Especially a veteran guard like Chris Paul. I mean, I'm not sure.
In the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. This throw is cut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Plowing up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Fourth and forever coming up. To throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Trying for the deep ball. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now to throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they